To buy or not to buy? That is the question. But before we get to the answer to that question, hi, I'm Irene, your new self-declared fashion bestie, and I focus in on everything from the hot new trends to finding your personal style, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that you wear what you're gonna wear and that you do it with confidence. So if you're interested in joining in on the journey, think of subscribing down below and giving this video a thumbs up, because today we are chatting about some of the hottest designer trending handbags and whether or not I think they're worth your money. Now, the key phrase I wanna emphasize there, let me get close to you, hold on, is whether I think they're worth your money, okay? So this is my disclaimer. If I mention a bag that I don't think is worth your money, that I feel like we should let our enemies pay full price for, don't get mad at me, because if you like it, I love it. I have a lot of bags. Some of them you're probably thinking, girl, that's the ugliest bag I've ever seen. That's okay. I'm a random woman on the internet. So this is all meant to be a little bit of fun. And y'all know I'll find any reason to talk about handbags, okay? I'll find any reason because I love them. I love them. So let's jump right on in with one of my favorite first ones. It is this bag from Acne Studios. This is their multi-pocket shoulder bag. It comes in two different sizes, like a regular medium size and then like a micro mini size. I think this bag is so much fun, okay? And this bag isn't even really my style, okay? I'm not really a Bose girl. Who would have thunk it? But what I love about it is the different colors that it comes in and the different textures. So they have like a studded one. They also have this light pink kind of bubble gum color. I'm telling you right now, we're gonna be seeing this color everywhere. If you hate this color, get ready for your retinas to be burned out, because it's gonna be everywhere. Left, right, center, I'm already seeing it. It's gonna be crazy all the way until probably fall. It's gonna be everywhere. So there's this color. They also have like a rust brown that comes in black, although I probably wouldn't buy it in black if I were you. It's giving Baskin Robbins, okay? It's giving 31 flavors. You're bound to find one that you like here. I also think it's a great juxtaposition from having these lovely bows in the front in comparison to this bag that's a little bit more casual, a little bit more rugged, a little bit more slouchy. Honestly, it's giving very personal style. I could see people decorating this up with some different bag charms, really making it a lot of fun. And honestly, the price point isn't terrible. Is it affordable? No. Is it cheap? No, definitely not. But in comparison to a lot of the other designer bags that we're seeing in the prices, it's not bad. And Acne quality, in my opinion, has always been top notch. Moving into the second one, the same cannot be said, okay? Moment of silence for this Versace tag shoulder bowling bag, okay? Now, I need to give credit where credit is due, okay? So there's two positives about this bag. The first one is the colors. Versace is always known for coming in very vibrant, very fun, very exciting colors. And the price point. It has a very nice entry-level designer price point. It's like $1,200, I think, USD. Not cheap, but entry-level, not very bad. What is bad is the bag, okay? I don't think the bag is worth it because it looks a little cheap. It looks a little cheap, and I've been thinking about why I feel this way, and I honestly feel like it's the lettering on the front. I don't know if it's the font, I don't know if it's the size of the letters, but the way that they're placed in the front there, it's giving free bag with purchase. You bought a lovely perfume, maybe a lip gloss, and they decided to throw this in as a freebie. I feel like this is gonna be something that we see at the outlet. Part of me feels like I should do a series called Will We See It at the Outlet? And the answer is, for this bag, yes, we will. So if you're able to get it at a discounted price, you're gonna wear it in the summer, a couple fun nights out here and there, I think that's lovely. Paying full price, I don't see it. The only folks that I've seen wearing this bag, you know, at least online, social media, are influencers who are paid to wear the bag, to go to the show and wear the outfits. Otherwise, and it could be that this is a New York City thing, maybe in Miami. If you're in Miami, let me know if you're seeing people walk around with this bag, because here, not so much. Not so much. Next one on the list that I definitely think is worth the money is the Alaïa Lateco bag. Now you're probably thinking, lady, we've been seeing this bag everywhere. How can it be trending? Because that's how good the bag is. I honestly feel that in comparison to every single other bag that I've mentioned on here, this bag is 1000% going to be a classic bag. I think what's great about it is that years from now, you can reach for it and it's still gonna feel timeless. It's still gonna feel chic, and it doesn't matter what color or texture you get it in. It comes in like, of course, like the same blacks and the browns, but it comes in fun colors. It comes in like Dalmatian, you name it, it comes in it. And it's also inspired different iterations. So if you want like the tote version, it also comes like in a mini one. It also has like a little cute top handle. And so many brands were inspired by this bag. I mean, cough, cough, Jacquemus, no shade, no tea. But we've seen this bag done in different iterations. But I feel like you might as well get the original one because she's definitely where it's at. Now, Magda Buttram, Now, Magda, I love you, okay? I'm excited for this H&M collection that you're doing that's going to drop in a couple weeks. I plan to fight for my spot to get myself a piece. I love the flowers in a lot of different places. This bag is not it, okay? This bag is going for a little bit over $2,000. Is it cheaper than the Alila Tekel? Yeah, it is. Do I think you should just spend the extra money to get the Alila Tekel? 1000%. One, this Magda bag comes in like very dull colors. I've only seen it like in like the browns and very sad kind of colors. Two, the only thing that's different about it or somewhat exciting is like this little flower wrapped around the handle. And honestly, I don't even think that's very exciting, okay? I just don't see it. And part of this, I think, and let me know if you're on the same wavelength as me, because we usually are, is that I know Magda to be a clothing brand and sometimes a shoe brand. I do think the shoes are a little overpriced, but a clothing brand, okay, very expensive, very luxurious, lovely. I have a tough time with connecting her to bags at this price point of like $2K, because for $2K, you can buy a lot of different other things. It's sort of how I feel about Jimmy Choo. The Bon Bon bag, was it cute? Yes. Do I think people should have paid full price for that? No, definitely not. You got it on sale? A deal, because it's a fun bag. But we know Jimmy Choo for shoes. So I don't necessarily see why they're making these bags. I guess they're trying to diversify themselves. She started off making, clothing, now shoes, and she's getting into handbags. But I don't think this is the handbag to get. What I do think is a lovely handbag by her is this Divana, evening type clutch. The back of it is like a net. The front of it has these very beautiful flowers, particularly in this aubergine color. This bag, I think if you were going to spend, close to $1,000 on something, this bag would be a great choice because people are going to see this and be like, what an interesting bag. What a different silhouette. What a fun, exciting idea. Versus this other one, people are not going to ask you about that bag. So love Magda. Very excited for this H&M collection. Hopefully I'll get a piece. I don't think this other bag is worth it. Spend the extra money, get the Alila Tekel. Next one. So for this next section, I'm gonna put the two bags up side by side, okay? Both of them are Prada bags, both of them inspired by the belting trend that we've been seeing on bags. Both of these have been out for a while, and I think both have sold out. So both are popular in their own right. My thought and my theory is that this East-West bag, especially in the suede color, it comes in many different ones, is the better buy. One, the belting on it is smaller. I think the size of it is a lot more user-friendly. And I think years from now, you will still reach for this bag and not feel like, oh, that's right, this is from the belting phase, like blah, blah, blah. I think this is more timeless versus its sister over here, which is, of course, a larger, deeper tote with a very thick belt buckle. I don't think this belt buckle is going to be calling for you after a while. I think the belt buckle might remove, but it won't change the idea that it's still like this very large tote with this. I just don't think it. Let me know if you feel like both of these bags are just belt bags and it doesn't matter. In the future, you're always going to think of it that way. For me, the better buy is the longer, thinner East-West version versus this large tote. Next up on the list, which is definitely a fun, unique shape, is this bag from the Attico. So I actually saw this bag in person at the new Printemps store down on Wall Street. Very beautiful store. Bit empty on the stock, but I'm sure they're gonna figure that piece out. But they did have this bag, and I thought this bag was lovely. I checked the website, of course, they're all sold out. So trending is an understatement. Absolutely love it. I also saw it in like a purple color. I think that's also lovely. And it comes in two different sizes, the smaller versus the larger one. I think the larger one is probably better for a little bit more like travel if you have a lot of things to carry. I think the shape of this bag is so fun. It's so new. And the way that the suedes are looking on it, Now, we all know suedes are difficult to deal with, but I would do it for this bag. It just seems like something you want to squeeze, but with clean hands. Last up on my list is this Chloe banana crochet bag. Don't buy this. I don't even know if I need to even say this. I probably do, because some people are probably buying it right now because it's on the trending part of a lot of different department stores. This bag is very much giving the Prada bag from a couple years ago where everybody was going crazy for it, $1,000+ Don't. It's crochet, okay? You get your ring caught on that, suddenly Chloe is gone. It just says Loe, okay? Because the C and the H are gonna hit it. This is not worth your money. Raffia bags, these crochet bags, Zara has a lot of great crochet and raffia bags to pick from. I do not think this Chloe one is worth the price, especially at like this $1,300. Okay, so that's it for my picks of what I believe is worth the buy, to buy or not to buy. Let me know what you think of my options. Let me know if you would flip-flop one, you'd rather get this one versus the other. If you have any of these bags and you have any pros and cons, let us know down below because inquiring minds need to know. Until next time, bye.